Good morning students, this is Kavya. Today's topic name is filters and classification of filters. We already know that the output of a rectifier is pulsating DC, which means that it is not a pure DC. It consists of some AC component also. If you observe the waveforms here, it is the input waveform of a FWR, full wave rectifier, and it is the output waveform. So it consists of a DC component as well as some AC component also. But most of the electronic circuits require only pure DC. So in order to remove the AC components, we are using a circuit. That circuit is nothing but a filter. Here we'll see the definition. An electrical filter is a circuit which can be designed to modify, reshape or reject all the undesired frequencies of an electrical signal and pass only the desired signal. It means that filter allows only the desired frequencies and it blocks the or rejects the undesired frequencies. So this filter is made up of by using an inductor and capacitor. By depending upon the arrangement of an inductor and capacitor, we are having a various types of filters. They are like C filter or capacitor filter, L filter or inductor filter, and the combination of C and L, which means that it consists of capacitor as well as inductor. We can call it as a LC filter. It is also called as a choke input filter, and the fourth one is CLC filter or pi section filter or pi filter. Now we'll see the each circuit and I'll explain. The first one is a capacitor filter. So it consists of a rectifier and a capacitor, load resistance. So we know that the input to the rectifier is a AC and output side we will get pulsating DC, which means that it consists of a DC as well as some AC components, right? So the main point is we are placing the capacitor parallel to the load resistance, which means it is across to the load. So this capacitor is working as a filter here. So what this capacitor is doing here is, so the voltage which is present across the transformer is I am considering as a VM, and the voltage which is present here is I am considering it as a VC. If VM is greater than VC, then the capacitor charges. If VM is less than VC, then the capacitor discharges. I will draw the waveforms, then it will be easy to understand. So this rectifier may be a half wave rectifier as well as full wave rectifier. Here I am considering as a full wave rectifier. The output of a full wave rectifier is like this. So because of the capacitor, it will charges and discharges, then we will get the output like this. Charging, discharging, charging, discharging. This capacitor will charges fastly and discharges very slowly. So it is the output of a capacitor filter. We are not getting the pure DC, but we are getting somewhat better compared to this one. Next we'll see inductor filter. So here we are having a rectifier and load resistance and inductor. Here also the important point is the inductor should be connected in series with the load resistance. Here the capacitor is connected in parallel with the resistor. That is the important point. Connection is very important. So what this inductor is doing here is, here the rectifier output will consist of a DC as well as some AC components, right? So inductor does not allow instantaneous change in current and it blocks the AC components and allows the DC only. Hence finally we will get the output here like this. Which is not a pure DC, but the waveform will be like this. Next we will see LC filter or L section filter. So the name says LC filter. It means it consists of an inductor as well as capacitor. So as I said, the capacitor should be in parallel with the load resistance and inductor should be in series. So here what happens is the rectifier output consists of a DC and some AC components. This inductor will block the AC components and allows the DC components. Here some small amount of AC components also present. That AC components are removed by this capacitor, and at the output side we will get waveform like this. So it is having a one advantages, that is the ripple current is very low. And LC filter also have some disadvantages. They are, it cannot be used for a half wave rectifier. It can be used only for a full wave rectifier, and it is more bulky and it occupies more space. And coming to CLC filter or pi section filter, the name says CLC filter. It means that here we are using two capacitors and one inductor. And here also pi section means the arrangement will be look like as a pi. See, observe here, it is looking like as a pi, hence we are calling it as a pi filter or CLC filter. So if you observe here, it is like a capacitor filter. If you look at this, it is like a LC filter. So it is a combination of capacitor filter and LC filter. So what happens here is, first this I am assuming it as a C1, I am assuming it as a C2. This C1 will charges and discharges and gives the output to the inductor here. So this inductor will eliminate the AC components, and here we will get a DC and it conserves some AC component also. That remaining AC components will be removed by the C2. Finally at the output side we will get pure DC. So this CLC filter is widely used everywhere. It is also having some advantages and disadvantages. The advantages are, it can be used for both half wave rectifier as well as for full wave rectifier, and the output voltage is very high, and output is a pure DC. If you observe here, the output compared to the before filters, here the output is a pure DC. And it is having disadvantages. They are, it is bulky, it occupies more space and cost also high. Thank you.